I hope you've had a wonderful week. And this video is going to be part of my teaching English playlist. I know that I do have I almost said students. See, I'm already thinking about teaching. I have some subscribers that are teaching English in Spain, or maybe they want to teach English, but it's difficult for them to find work. So this video, I'm going to talk about how to find online ESL teaching companies and just give my opinion about just teaching English online in general. All right, having said all that, let's just jump into it. All right, so if you are, well, you know what? Let's say you're not even living in Spain. Let's just say you want to live in another country and teaching English is the easiest way to do that, but it may be difficult for you to find work, or you just like remote work. Teaching English online is a good option, and there are tons and tons of online ESL companies. The most popular are from China, but did you know there are online ESL companies in Spain, other parts of Europe, Canada, the United States, and South America? But keep in mind that the price, well, how much you would make, it varies. It can be anywhere from $10 an hour up to $30 an hour. It depends on the company, it depends on the type of students you'll be teaching. Usually it's kids, but there are some companies where you'll teach adults. There are some companies where you teach one person or in a group. There are some companies where the parents or the students select you, they book you. But then there are other companies where the actual company, they select you for the student, so the student doesn't have a choice. All right, so one good website to go to is called Good Language Air. This website, oh, don't worry about searching it. I'm gonna put everything in the description box so you can find it easily. But this website has so many ESL companies from all over the world. You can choose between companies that want native speakers, companies that want non-native speakers. You can choose the country. You can choose if you want to teach adults or students. And it has all these companies, and it tells you how much they pay and what the requirements are. So, for example, some companies may require you to have at least a bachelor's degree. Other companies may require that you have a teaching certificate, like a TEFL or something like this. But I personally like this website, and I've recommended it to other people that were looking for online ESL jobs. There is another website, I think it was called OET Jobs, which is similar. I'll put that in the description box too. It's similar, but I prefer Good Language Air in my opinion, because it has tons of information and they are always updating it, always. So for example, I think they update it every few months or so, and they'll tell you last updated February 12th or something like that. So you know that each company is currently looking for teachers. Having said all that, okay, there are a few things you need to know. Some companies, they do require you to be a native English speaker. Now, I try and find the reasons for this because I've noticed that in the online ESL teaching world, there's a lot of discrimination towards non-native speakers. And I don't know if it's because people think, well, you're not a non-native, that you can't speak the language very well or teach it very well, because I disagree with this. I think, you know, there are non-native people that speak English better than me. So I think that, you know, they should have the opportunity. But then when I think about it, maybe the student wants to learn a certain type of accent, you know, then in that case, maybe it might be better if it was a native speaker. But don't worry, this website has things for non-natives as well. Other things that you want to be aware of. It is very important that you have some sort of teaching certificate. Just because you speak English doesn't mean that you can find an ESL teaching job online. teaching certificate like a TEFL, a TESOL. There are tons of different certificates. You want to make sure that it is accredited, and usually companies look for a TEFL certificate that has at least 120 hours of study time, you know, the amount of time it took you to get the certificate. There are some cheap ones online that are like $80, $100. I would be wary. That's all I'm saying. And other companies, they want you to have a bachelor's degree and a TEFL. Some companies just require a TEFL at the minimum. And some companies require experience, like 2 years teaching experience or something like this. But if you have like other credentials, they may just say, okay, then don't worry about it. They may just not take that into consideration. But of course, if you do have experience, obviously it's going to help you. The Good Language Air website also gives you information on how to apply for each company. So if you are looking, just take a look, see which company you'll want to work with, because like I said, the requirements are different. Some will say that you have to wear a uniform, you have to have like stuff in the background, and others don't care. Others say, you know, just as long as you know how to teach. Some say, you know, you can't have visible tattoos, and others don't care. Now, for me, I personally like the companies where the company actually does the booking and not the parents, because there are, and I hate to say this, but even, you know, in the ESL community, there's lots of racism and discrimination, and a lot of times parents will just pick a teacher if they think that they look like they speak English. You know what I mean? It's like that bias, and because people have certain ideas, different cultures have certain ideas of what an English native speaker looks like, even though it's most likely incorrect because you can look like any type of person. But this is good for the companies that book for you and not the parents, in my opinion. One other thing I wanted to mention was that I said in another video about being a digital nomad is that you have to be wary that if you are, let's say, living in Spain and you're teaching from a company in China, you are not going to receive benefits from living in Spain, you know, like towards your pension or things like that, because you're not working for a company, you know, in Spain. I know someone in Madrid, he teaches English for a company, and he makes like $28 an hour, and he was saving money, making good money, but it's not going towards his retirement plan. So that's something else to think about. Or you can do both. I know lots of people that will work as a teacher in Spain part-time, and then they'll also teach English online part-time. Okay, one other thing. The website that I'm going to give you also talks about the internet connection speed for each company, because the requirements are different. And not all of them, but some of them may require you to be in a certain country. Again, this is very rare, but it's there. You might see it. All right, so that is all I have for this topic. So my subscribers that want to teach English, that are looking for English teaching jobs, I hope this video helps you. Please look at the link in the description box, and good luck. All right, with that being said, have a good weekend or a good week or whenever I post this video, and I will talk to you next time. Hasta luego. Ciao.